Hello and welcome to the Bee Machine. Today we're going to learn about pollinating insects, and we'll start off with one of the most obvious questions. What are they? Let's take the pollinating part first, specifically pollen. Pollen is a vital component of plant reproduction. It's produced by the male parts of the plant, specifically the anthers. Pollen consists of microscopic grains which contain the male genetic material. When lots of these grains collect in one place, we see them as a dust or powder. To reproduce effectively, pollen needs to be transferred to the female parts of the flower on a different plant. When pollen lands on the female part, specifically the stigma, it grows a tube down to the ovary. This tube allows the male genetic material to move downwards and fertilize an ovule. The ovule contains the female genetic material. Once fertilized, an ovule will develop to become a seed, the next generation for the plant. Wind-pollinated plants, such as grasses, produce large quantities of dust-like pollen, which they release into the air, the principle being if they produce enough, some of it is bound to land on a female flower through chance alone. This pollen is the one mainly responsible for hay fever. Most flowering plants, however, rely on some sort of creature, a pollinator, to move the pollen for them. Pollen of these flowers is therefore sticky to aid the chance of it being picked up. Birds, bats, and a whole host of other creatures can act as pollinators, but this website focuses mainly on insects, which are responsible for a large proportion of the pollination that takes place here in the UK. That concludes this video from the Bee Machine. You've learned about the pollinating part of pollinating insects. Tune into the next video to learn just what is an insect and why should you care. Until next time, goodbye.